Time for another DraftPhysics.com video presentation. So I'm just going to do a Leska comment. You know, so just it'll just be a video about me having to again debunk somebody making claims that aren't true with no evidence, blah blah blah. You know, over and over again. And these are all people who won't admit that they think Newton was wrong. They won't say it clearly, and then point out exactly why they think he's wrong. What big fact he overlooked? What experiment he, denied the results of? Because they really don't have any good evidence for this wacky, silly theory, and that's the fact. And they just keep evading admission to that simple fact that if this was a truth, you should have evidence. You should have evidence it takes 25 times the fuel to go 5 times faster. And you don't. And it's a giant omission. Okay, you're breaking logic rules when you claim somebody's guilty and you don't have any evidence. All right. Your claim was that springs give unequal amounts of momentum to objects if they are moving. Yes, if they're moving contrary, okay, to each other, so to speak. If they're all being pushed by the same forces, Galilean, okay, relativity, that is, they're all moving because some force is acting on them in common, like in gravity or something, then they're all moving exactly the same. Okay, so a feather and a hammer are moving together, for example. Then they're not going to have any interaction between them because they have exactly the same forces applied to them and the same exact energy in the same exact directions. So the difference is where it matters. Okay. This argument fails when you realize the Earth is moving and all the experimental setups are moving. So it doesn't fail. Okay, it's just that I didn't think I had to explain to you that there's an atmosphere, okay, on Earth, and things moving in atmosphere means that each one has to resist the air pressure and that each one is involved in its own little experiment with the environment. And so now shape matters, and now the hammer and the feather don't fall at the same rate. All right, and the experiments show equal amounts of momentum. So again, says you. So when they are moving together, okay, so the one mass, the compressed spring, and the two mass are all moving together, that's fine. But as soon as the spring tries to expand in that direction, it's moving in an opposing direction to the direction of the other objects, and that it can't do. All right, that's more pressure. That's moving into more pressure. Now, I've already explained this, right? I mean, I really shouldn't have to explain it twice. It's just this is why I don't want to communicate with you, because you ignore the argument that was made. The argument is perfectly coherent. It pointed out that the spring isn't going to expand into higher pressure. It's going to expand into lower pressure. That's what springs do. Okay. The important thing is how the objects move with respect to each other. Exactly. And I drew the arrows. The spring is trying to go that way. The object is going that way. Those are opposing. In the other case, the object's going that way, and the spring wants to go that way. So there's no resistance to it pushing in that direction. Oh, fuck. Okay, if the object and the spring have the same speed and direction, yes, except the direction is going to change when the spring tries to expand, opposing the motion of the thing behind. That's now higher resistance. We might as well view them as stationary. So says you. So I said, do you have any experiments? No. Do you have anything to back up what you're saying? No. You're just saying it. And it's not true. So again, you're denying the experiment I even pointed out. I throw a beach ball at a moving car. I throw the beach ball with any velocity. I'll not only get back the velocity I threw it at, but I'll get more because the car will add to it, because the car has momentum in an opposing direction, and the spring of the beach ball can only really go the easier way. It goes the way it's easiest to go. Anyway, This was understood even by Galileo. So again, he's bringing up Galileo when you're the one denying Galileo basically proved it's a time-dependent force. 1, 3, 5, 7. So you're the one denying Galilean logic and reasoning. So, it's disgusting that you use his name and you use Newton again. So this is the part I just can't accept. I mean, there's a point where I just say, fuck it, I just block your emails because, frankly, you're such a compulsive liar. I mean, this is the part I just can't tolerate. You're a compulsive fucking liar, okay? You're the one attacking Newton and attacking Galileo. They didn't believe in mv squared, okay? Understood. They didn't see it. They never talked about it. They never mentioned it. It's not their physics. It's your physics, fuckhead, okay? It's your mistake, not their mistake. And you have no right to reference them because they weren't as stupid as you. It's disgusting to slander the dead, and that's all you're doing. All right. Your arguments are now against Newton and Galileo. So, no, my arguments are perfectly consistent with what they argued. And that makes you a liar. You're just a fucking liar. All my arguments are consistent with what Newton and Galileo would reason and say, including Descartes. All right. P.S. I don't want to be a nuisance. You're a troll. All right. Your constant lies are unacceptable. You're just a troll trying to provoke a response from me to claims you make with zero evidence. Zero. So again, why don't you just make a video and explain how, yes, you admit that Newton didn't believe what you believe. He said it right in the, same force, same velocity. 2 units of force, 2 units of velocity. 3 units of force, 3 units of velocity. Okay, it doesn't take 5 times the force to go 25 times the force to go 5 times as fast. That's not what Newton believed. It's what you believe. All right, and defend it. Defend why Newton was a fool not to think it took 25 times the force to go 5 times as fast. Explain to me why Newton was a fool not to believe your silly science. All right. Then be a little bit honest, but you're just so fucking dishonest. All right. But you have been complaining that people... No, I haven't been complaining that people. I'm complaining that science, okay, people actually know some physics, not morons like you, all right, not ignorant baboons. I want a fucking physicist with a reputation to explain why he believes it. Why he doesn't care that there's no evidence. Why he doesn't care that they never repeated the Eddington experiment from space. Why he doesn't care that he's arguing and defending and propagandizing for physics fables. Not things that have been proven, just stories they tell. All right. I won't argue the topic, so here I am arguing. You're not arguing the topic. You completely ignored every argument I made. Okay, and just threw some crap out here saying it doesn't matter where the things are moving. When, yes, it does. Especially when they're moving in opposite directions relative to each other. So fuck you, you lying sack of shit. All right. Yeah, that's enough. Okay, so yeah, not much of a video. yeah, just... So just really either make fair and accountable statements, or yeah, fuck off. All right, enough said. Well, I suppose I should do one other comment. Yeah, it's just an annoying. There's just nothing. There's just nothing to like about human beings and what they do and what they say and all that crap. It's just so blah. Anyway, so some David Trendle. A friend recommended me your video. Your demand for evidence is obviously correct. Well, my demand that people acknowledge the absence of evidence is a commentary on the physics. It's not just the fact that it doesn't exist, which sucks, but it's just anti-science. It's religion. If you don't bother to collect evidence, then you might as well just be forming a religion. If it's just going to be dogmatic statements and, frankly, fake experiments. I mean, the muon experiment is pretty much just a fake experiment. I mean, and that's what physics is made out of. All right, in today's time, there is too much woo-woo stuff going on and word salad talk. And so, but yeah, forget about it because his butt. Nevertheless, so, but it's all okay. So he says, you are a grumpy fucker. Yeah, so what? You can't take a few of those on planet Earth? I mean, everybody has to be a little woo-woo pansy pussy who just talks little, hey fellas, hey guys, how you doing guys? Hi YouTubers. God, you just make me want to puke. Alright. Take it easy. Fuck you. Okay, I hope you get what you deserve, which is 10 years in a nursing home strapped to a chair, drooling on yourself and shitting yourself. You fucking piece of scum. Alright. Alright. This life is a short ride. Well, fuck you. I've been doing it for, whatever, 64 years, and it seems like a goddamn forever to me, frankly. Short ride. It's best to enjoy the circus. What? That's exactly what it is, right? They called the Roman thing the circus. That's what they called it, when they killed each other. Or, slaughtered animals for fun and did all the other crap they did. Fuck you, you sadistic cunt, okay? Die horribly. Get what you deserve. Okay. Don't take it any seriously than you have to, right? It's just about what's happening to you is the only thing that matters. Fuck you. And don't get depressed. I make videos every day, okay? I'm endeavoring to persevere. Depression is irrelevant. All right. Knowledge primary goal, this is going to really be a piece of shit, right? Is to understand reality. Well, you can't really understand it if you're pretending it's all cotton candy and it's an amusement park. So you can't make these two arguments. Consider the amusement park and don't pretend to just pretend it all away because it's all fun, fun, fun. Well, that's obviously not what it is. It's a bunch of horror and heartache and tragedy and terror. What the fuck are you talking about? I mean, really, get a brain tumor and die, you motherfucker. Alright, so we can live as well as possible. Fuck you. You do that. Whatever that is. Alright? I'll do whatever I'm doing. So I'm not living as well as possible. Well, so fucking what? Why is that your problem, you stupid fuck? Oh, amazing. We shouldn't forget that. No, we shouldn't forget Jesus' love. You're talking like a fucking infant. This is a baby talk. Have a good day. Oh, yeah, that's going to make sure something will happen. We'll just wish stuff. Oh, wish, 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 wish. Yeah. No, that ain't going to work. I mean, and I'll just turn it into what I just turned it into, which is I hope you get what you fucking deserve. I hope you glib motherfucker, I hope you get exactly what you're not paying any attention to. All right, and I hope it happens to you, and then you'll say, gee, I wish somebody would have paid attention so this doesn't happen to me. Fuckhead. Oh, God, I just hate people. So this isn't even on the subject. I mean, you can't make a physics argument. So whoever recommended you, I guess they're not worth the trouble because apparently they have associations with people who are fucking imbeciles. Useless imbeciles. This crap, I mean, some fucking link to some fucking joke. I'm sick of jokes, fuckers. Oh, God. Whatever. It's just no point. So, yeah, Superior Mind makes good comments, but again, yeah, no point in me just reading fan mail. Might as well get to the criticisms. But anyway. Oh, God, I just hate this planet. Hate it, hate it, hate it. So, enough of the video. Till next time. Fuck you people. God, you're all so fucking stupid.